We're talking about hip hinges today. So I am sometimes assigning this for homework in terms of learning how to bend and lift with a neutral spine to keep your spine safe and not in pain. You can also do it as exercise. So if you add weight or resistance to this, or even like a band around your knees, we will get some glute activation, core activation, and also if you're going to fitness classes and that sort of thing, you're going to be doing this motion, so learning to do it safely with a safe spine is going to be important. So I'm going to use a foam roller here. You can certainly use like a broomstick or something like that at home, a yardstick. I want you to put it on your spine. It should touch the back of your head. We should have a contact point at your sacrum, and then we should have a little bit of contact in the middle of your back. My back is not touching, my low back is not touching the roller. There's that little bit of space there. We want to maintain that space. So with the hinge, we're going to do a slight bend in our knees. You're going to tip forward and then come back up. If you have tight hamstrings, you're not going to be able to go quite as far, and that's fine. So just use your hamstrings and tension as your guide. So what I often see people doing as they get down a little bit, and then they start to flex their spine. So we lose contact in your sacrum, which means my lumbar spine is bending, which means we're putting pressure on those discs and things like that. So if that's you, what I want you to do when you hinge forward, think about taking those sit bones at the bottom of your tush, reach them back for the wall behind you. You can think about sit bones coming away from each other, lengthening pelvic floor, sit those hip bones back, and then come back up. And that's going to help you maintain that neutral spine position. The other thing I'll have people do is you can do it by a wall too. So get close enough to the wall that you can reach with your sit bones, but you're not going to fall into the wall, but you have that space to bend forward and reach those sit bones to the wall. So with just this hip hinge, we can think about exercise and what muscles you're using then too. So as you bend down and then we come back up, you want to think about pushing your heels into the ground, engage those glutes, exhale, stand, engage pelvic floor, low ab. So this is how we turn it into strengthening a little bit. We get those muscles engaged, push through your heels, engage those glutes, exhale, pelvic floor, low ab. And then we add resistance, right? So in your fitness classes, this is your hip hinge with a row is really nice. You can add a row in there for upper back. A band around the knees is going to help you find your glutes a little bit. So just to find that mechanics of it, I don't care about reps. I just want you to get that movement pattern ingrained and be really fast and easy. So 10 reps a couple times a day, anything like that. But if you're doing it for exercise, maybe add some resistance, add some hand weights, things like that, then I want you to do at least 2 sets to fatigue. So 15 reps, but make sure that you're using enough resistance to get tired in your glutes for sure. You'll feel it in your core, but you're probably not gonna have a burn there, so.